Hey y'all, it's Jaja, aka Luxa Shorty, aka Celestial Shorty, aka ETTheHealer. And today I got something special for y'all. I have two videos. It's really one, but I talk so much and time goes by so fast at the same time that I had to, split the two videos into one. So first, we're gonna talk about my hair, how long I've had it, what I've been doing with it, you feel me? And then on our second video of today, I will be talking about how I moisturize my hair, how I oil it, and how I tie it down and protect it. But today, like I said, the first video is going to be regarding my hair, how long I've been locked. So let's go ahead and get into it. So specifically, we're going to discuss my day-to-day lock routine. And the crazy part is my locks personally are so low maintenance that I don't even have to do this every day. So I'm about to tell y'all how it is that I maintain my locks. I know they're not looking the best right this minute, but that's because I'm finna show y'all how to make them look the best without having to have to do a full retwist, a full wash and set, a full whatever. Like, you don't gotta do all that just to look divine every day, okay? You already look divine, by the way. So I have been locked. Let me take it down for you guys. Just give me a minute. I have been locked for about 4.5 years. Well, actually, let's see, what's today? Yeah, 4.5 years and 1 week is how long I have been locked. And I know that approximately because May 8th, I don't remember the year, I just know the number of years for real. May 8th is the day that I started my locks. And yeah, as you can see, they're a little dry right now. But like I said, I'm gonna show y'all how I fix it. But just look at it for right now, for right this minute. I'm about to show you, just look. This right here is 4.5 years of lock growth. Lock growth. It's moving, huh? Stiff wear. Child, anyway, that's not the point. I'm supposed to be telling y'all the stuff that's on this list. These are the ends. Okay. And they are this way because when I first started my locks, my whole head was honey blonde. Hey y'all, editing me here. I just wanted to say, I've been saying 4.5 years, and it's really just been 3.5 years. I didn't realize that I started my locks in 2021 until I went back and I looked at the pictures so that I can insert them. It is 3.5 years, not 4. So all of that honey blonde has grown out, and I decided that I didn't want to, go back and bleach it again. So if I ever decide to color it, I'll probably get like a lifter or something. I'm not putting any wax or anything like that in my hair, but yeah. I locked my hair because I was wearing it like this all the time anyway, okay? Like, there's no other hairstyle that I wanted to do. There was no other hairstyle that I actually wanted to do, that I actually liked doing, that I actually felt like doing, that I actually knew how to do on my hair, other than 2-strand twists. Like, once I started to 2-strand twist my own hair, I didn't need my mom's help anymore. I'm just gonna wear twists for the rest of my life, for real. Like, I would twist them, and then I would braid the twist, and it would come out all curly and cute, and then I would flip my bangs or just wear it in the middle, whatever. The thing about that was so tiring and tedious was that I had to do it every Saturday. And girl, I had so much hair. Okay, I had so much hair. I still do have so much hair, but it doesn't take as long anymore. And this is why. And sometimes I would ask myself, like, you really finna sit here and do this all 12 hours on every Saturday for the rest of your life? Like, you don't want your Saturdays? You feel me? Like, grateful for the arm workout, grateful for, to be able to stand and stare at myself in the mirror for hours and it not seem vain. But like, one day I did them and I was like, hey, we not taking these out. I ain't really say much to anybody about it because really, let's rewind a little bit. The reason I was doing all these 2-strand twists instead of other hairstyles and instead of just locking my hair is because I was told I couldn't lock my hair. Also, growing up, I've just always been a natural hair girly, like bobos, barrettes. I don't know if I had ribbons and stuff like that, but I know that I always had like 4 to 6 big twists with barrettes at the end and, the little balls at the root and stuff. Like, that was my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. Y'all, this hairstyle was so go-to that I would get the 4 twists so often, and I thought that my head was actually a freaking square because that's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like at the top. It looked like a giant square. So I thought that my head was square shaped after a while because she did these like all the time. But Dina said you're gonna eat all your life, and to be honest, she wasn't lying because I'm still eating today. Any pictures, any photos, that's what I'm wearing. That's what I have. From a toddler to a kid, you feel me? But yeah, I wasn't allowed to do weave or chemicals or perms or anything like that. I was surprised when I was in middle school and my dad let me color my hair red. But yeah, I couldn't do nothing. I did struggle with like severe dry and flaking scalp for a while, and I think my lock journey really did help me with that. Like, I feel like because my scalp was able to breathe more, first of all, and second of all, it's just like I'm not running all these products through and through my hair all the time. I'm not putting a leave-in conditioner in all the time. I'm not putting in all these different oils and all these different treatments and all these different whatever with all these chemicals in them, you feel me, to dry out my scalp. I'm not putting products with alcohol. I'm not putting parabens. I'm not putting sulfates or anything like that. Really that I knew of, and that was really my goal. So I made my own flaxseed gel to do retwist with, and I think I'm gonna do a tutorial on that. I don't use anything to retwist my hair right now, but I definitely will teach you guys how to make it because it's easy and it's cheap. Okay, when I think I wanted to lock my hair maybe when I was like 12 or 13, and I ended up locking them when I was like 15 or 16. And this was because one day I asked my mom, and I was like, hey, can I lock my hair? And she was like, ask your dad. And so I went and asked my dad, and he said no. So I didn't lock my hair. Really, I should have, because niggas was sitting there complaining about what my afro looked like. If I didn't have my hair done, it was like the end of the world, you feel me? Like, so I gotta keep my hair in twists. Don't want to wear it in a puff all the time because I can't wear a hood, you feel me? I can't really accommodate myself the way that I want to when it comes to my fit choices. When I'm wearing my hair up in a puff all the time, and then I used to wear it up in a puff so much that my scalp would literally be sore when I took it down. It was awful. It caused headaches and everything. Like, I just got tired of wearing my hair in a puff, but I never did wash and goes because I didn't have the patience to do them. So, yeah, it's crazy out here. But that is why I ended up locking my hair, because I didn't feel like doing it over and over and over and over again just to, just for it to be the same way. Make sense? So now I want to talk about the the things that I've learned on my lock journey, I've learned a lot, to be honest with you, that pertain to just having hair on your head and also like just life in general, I guess. So the first thing I learned while having locks is that your hair is like a garden, okay? You see those plants back there? It is the same, okay? Like it is the same. Your hair needs food, water, sunlight is beneficial to your hair too. Just not a whole bunch is what I'm saying. But yes, if you really think about it, your hair is like a plant. You have the root, and then you have the shaft or the plant that you have to water. And how do you water a plant? From the roots. And so I'm gonna show y'all how to do that in a little bit. But when you think about it, your hair is so similar to a garden, to plants. Like, they're actual beings. Like, your locks, they're actual beings. Like, I talk to mine. I sit there and I communicate with mine because they communicate with me. They happen to be their own entity, carry their own energy, you know, and they connect me to my environment a whole lot more than I would have been had I not locked my hair. It's like I can sense things differently, if that makes sense, both physically and spiritually. I knew this before I started my locks, maybe like a year before, but I also learned that energy is very real. And now that I think of it, like, I just know myself to be sensitive to other energies, sensitive to outside energies, sensitive to energies that are not mine. And so that doesn't matter if they're negative or positive. But because I have locks, I've been able to pick up on different energies a lot more intensely than I ever had. And so sometimes I'm way more affected by the things that are going on around me, you know, but not necessarily directly to me, if that makes sense. This is one of the most common things that you're gonna hear people say about being on their lock journey, and that is that it forces you to learn patience and acceptance. Let me elaborate. The different stages that you go through on your lock journey, you have to let your hair do what your hair wants to do, what your hair does, okay? And I'm not saying you can't style it. I'm not saying you can't, you know, try to make it look how you want it to look, because I was able to do that. I did that. I'm gonna insert some more pictures. But just during the different stages, you have to learn that this is where I am, this is what it looks like, and it's my job to sit here and love every aspect of this journey, okay? Whether that be you're in your teenage stage, or you're in your budding stage, which is what they call the ugly phase, or you're mature, or even you got starter locks or baby locks, you know? Like, whatever phase you're in of your lock journey is what you should be embracing currently. If you're in that budding stage and you don't like how your hair looks, baby, find something that you like about your hair. Find something that you love about your hair. Find 2 or 3 go-to styles that make you love your hair in that process, through that stage. You feel me? Because it's gonna benefit you. It's gonna teach you to love yourself regardless. You feel me? You love your hair regardless, right? Because you can change it. You can take care of it. You can whatever, right? It's the same when it comes to you. So you have to give your hair the same grace that you give yourself, and give yourself the same grace that you give your hair. Patience and acceptance. Know that this is going to take time. Accept that this is going to take time for each measly little strand to wrap around the other. It takes time. It takes time because things are changing ever so slowly, one by one, if that makes sense. And that's how life is. Like, if you just reflect the way that a garden grows and the way that you grow as a human being, you realize, okay, it takes time to grow as myself. It takes time to grow a seedling. It takes time to grow a full plant. It takes time to become who I want to be, you know? Like, it's not different. You know, different processes maybe, but the details of it, they're really not that different. So, patience is a virtue. Give yourself and your hair time to become. Give yourself and your hair time to be, you know? And your hair will love you for it. I told myself that it was important that throughout this journey, I love myself no matter what I look like. No matter what I look like. And the thing about it is, because I said that at the beginning, I didn't even realize when I was going through no ugly phase. I didn't even realize it. Like, I was just excited. I saw my hair budding. Then I saw, you know, I would look closer into it, and I would see it maturing even more every day. Like, I did not care. I did not care what it looked like. I'm so grateful that it looks like this because it's beautiful, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't really care. I just want them to do what they want to do. Like, my ends that aren't so blunted and traditional and whatever, the frizz and all that, I embrace it. I love it because it's not a lock if it doesn't have those things, you feel me? It's not hair if it doesn't do this, you feel me? It's not, you know, my edges, when they get nappy, people call them nappy. I'm not mad at that. The back of my hair, I get nappy. I ain't worried about that. That just means that my hair is healthy. My hair curls up the way that it should. You feel me? Right? Right? I'm not worried about shrinkage. That just means that my hair is healthy and absorbs moisture the way that it should. But that's why I just appreciate the process, because everything that my hair is doing on its own is for itself, you know? Everything my hair is doing by itself is for itself, if that makes sense. So that's why I just decided that, you know, self-love through all of it. If you just apply these principles to whatever journey that you're on, I promise you'll be okay. Like, if you just have an open mind and you decide that you're gonna love it either way and no matter way, all the blessings are gonna come to you. You're gonna look good. You're gonna feel good. You feel me? You're gonna get what you deserve out of it, out of the experience. You feel me? The whole point of this lock situation is to really just embrace what you have, you know, and be content with what you have and what you look like at the time and what you're going through, and to really just learn to be and to love being. And I'm not exactly sure what the Rasta principles are, but I'm already knowing that this is going to connect you to the universe, to God. You feel me? Somehow, some way. And then as I do more lock intro videos, I'll get into the history of locks some more. But I just wanted to mention that about the Rasta for a second. This is, you know, one love to y'all and everything like that. But it was just something that I felt honored to mention. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not Rasta myself. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I'm really trying to get these 2 videos up today because tomorrow's my birthday. But I just had to go back and re-record this outro because I don't have one for this part of the video. So please tune in to my second one if you want to know how I achieved this much length on my locks within 3.5 years. The key is moisturization. Click this link up here. Thank you.